Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you on how to develop a research proposal template or a thesis template. So basically both of them are quite similar. However, there are some differences in terms of the content. Okay. So right now I will show you so right now I have two files. One is the what we call the one that I have developed, and the other one is a plain file. So I will start with the plain one, and I will just copy the content from it. Okay. So now let's start with the cover. Okay. So this is basically the cover, right? So I can just copy it, select all, and use Ctrl C. And then I get back to the plain file and I press Ctrl V. Okay. So as you can see right here, it is the same as this one, but if it's not, we can just change it like change it to Time New Roman like this, and then this one just change it to 12. Okay. Yeah, and you have to bold the title, and that's all. So now let's get back to the first page, which is the cover. Okay. So now I want to go to the second page, and the second page is about the acknowledgement. So how can I go to the second page? So generally, we can just go through, go to the ribbon layout, okay, and then we can click on this, and we can choose this one, next page, okay, or you can just control enter, use control enter. But in this case, I use next page right here because I want to break the section into two, meaning that the page number from the first page and the second page will be different. Like I can set the first page to small I Roman number, and the second page to the big Roman number. So yeah, anything is customizable. Okay. So right now I move on to the second page, which is the acknowledgement. So now I will just copy paste it because I have it already. Control C and then Control V. Okay. So here it is. So in this case, as you can see, there might be different in terms of the space, right? Okay. So I will try to show you on how to change the spacing. So now in general, we use the spacing of double, right, or 2.0. So now I will select all of it, go back to home, and click the small icon right here in the paragraph, and I choose line spacing, change it to the bold, and this one, don't add space, just tick it and okay, right? Okay. So this is the margin of the page is normal. So how can I change it? So I can go back to layout and click on the page setup right here. Go to paper. Firstly, we have to check the paper size, whether it's A4 or not. Okay, it's A4 already. And this one, we can customize it like to any size you want. Like I mean, from this area to the starting letter. Okay, So from this to this, it is 1 inch. From this to this, it is 1 inch. So you can customize it later if you want. So it just show you where it is. Okay. Now moving on to the third one, which is about the table of content, right? So the table of content, I will just use this one. I will go to the next page by clicking on this layout and this, and then I use mark the point at which one page ends and the next page begins. I'm not sure whether I choose it correctly. Let me try with the page number right here. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 4. Okay. Oh, I think this might be something. Just change it to this number. And let's see whether it's still continue. Okay, so it's separate from one another. How about this one? Let me try with this. Head and footer, and then clicks on page number. For my page number, set it to small Roman number. Okay. So now let me see. Okay. This is and this goes together. Okay. So that means I click on the right one. Okay. So I will leave this one for the table of contents. So just note it here and I'll erase it later. Okay. So now I will move on to the next page, which is about list of tables. So since the list of tables are in the same page number with the table of content, like the style of page number, so you can see the small Roman number. So I will just use a shortcut, which is Control Enter. Okay, Control. Okay, now I'm going to the next page, which is for list tables. I just noted there and I'll delete it later. Okay, so now I'm going to the next one, which is list of acronym and abbreviation. Okay, so the same way, Control Enter. Okay, list of acronym and abbreviation. Okay. Okay, so now we can get to the content, the main content, which is the introduction and stuff. So as you can see right here, the way on how we set the page number is different, right? So when it comes to the main content, start with normal number 1, 2, 3 and stuff like this. So meaning that it will be break into a different section. So I will start a new page by separating its section. So click on layout and click on this one and choose this one, next page. Okay. So now I got introduction, right? We just write introduction. Okay, and I go to this file and copy what I have been written. Oh, I mean what I have written, sorry. in the subtitle or the subtopic, I might say, which is background of study, right? And this is the content, so I can just copy and paste it, select it. Okay, select it until here. Control C and then Control V right here. Okay, you get my point, great. Okay, so now I will try to make it as a reference, which is I mean adding a heading to it so that it will what we call it will be automatically appeared in the table of content, right? So I can just click on level 1 introduction and I get back to home and choose this one, multi-level list. And how do I write it? I write it as 1, 1.1, 1.2, right? So I click this one. Okay. And the next one, background of study, I will just get back to reference. Click on this, level 2, get back to home, multi-level list, and choose the previous one. Okay. Oh, okay. This might be something error. Let me think. Wait. There might be something error right here. Oh, I thought it level 1. It should be level 2 right here. Okay. So change the font to Times New Roman, make it 12, and make it bold, right, like this, and change its color to black. Okay, and then we can just make it double space, click it, and go to paragraph right here, and find the line spacing, double, and don't add space. Okay. Okay, you can see it, right? So basically, it's the same thing. Okay. I will just go straight to the next point, which is about this. Okay. C, select and Control C, and then get back to the new file and just enter, then Control V. Okay. So as you can see right here, it's automatically set the level of content for me already. So you can just do it if you want. Just change it to level 2 like that. Go back to home, choose multi-level list, and click on heading 1, heading 2 right here. Okay, then it will appear 1.2, 1.3 stuff. So we make it double space, select it, go to paragraph, line spacing, double, tick it, okay. And that's all for the introduction. So now moving on to the second content, which is about the literature review. So in this case, when we are moving to the second chapter, we can just use Control Enter, right? Control Enter. Okay, it's a shortcut. So you can click on this, So I don't want to write it for many times. So I can just click like this, select it all, Control C and Control V right here. Okay, then I will just copy and paste this table. Go to the new file, make it in the middle, just click Control E and Control V, then it appear in the middle. Okay, so now we'll come back. So now we'll try to label this table. Okay, so we click on it, right click on it, insert caption, and you can see right here we can change the label to figure or to equation and stuff. So I will choose a table because it's a table, although it's a figure, but it's a form of table, right? And the way on how we numbered it, we just use heading 1, meaning that we start with number 2 and then hyphen right here, and it will label it as the first table. Okay, meaning that 2-1. Okay, then click OK, and then you can write the title of it, basic parameters of a generator. Click OK, and then we'll place it to the left side. Go back to home, click on this, align left, change the font to Times New Roman, and change the font size to 12, and make it straight, and change the color to black, and only bold this part. Okay, then we can copy it, C, and paste it here. Okay, so either one, you want to italicize it or just make it straight like this, it's fine. Okay, just click save in case there's some error, technical error with my computer. Then we move on until the end of the methodology. I will click all of it, copy and paste it here. Okay, Control V, and then I'll go to the third one, the third content, which is the methodology. So methodology is basically the same thing. There's no figure or anything. So I can just select it and click Control C, go back to the new file. Since this is the end of the second content already, then I'll go to the third content. I will just use Control Enter to the new page, and use Control V. Okay, so everything has set already from my previous file. I don't have to do it again because I have shown you earlier. Maybe delete this. Okay, we'll just delete it right here. So now we move on to the fourth, the fourth content, which is the project timeline. So since the project timeline is a bit larger in terms of its figure or table, so I will try to landscape this page. Okay. How can I do so? Let me just leave it later. I just get back to this page and I clicked on layout, click it here, next page, and then I can use this one, page setup, change it to landscape right here and apply to this section only. Okay, and you can see it's only landscape this page. Okay, so I will just copy paste this one again. Yeah, and then I click enter, and I copy this table, Control C, make it in the middle, Control E, and Control V again. Okay. So I can make it bigger, increasing its size like this, and label it to right click on it as a caption. And basically the same thing. And numbering it, change it to any style you want, cross it, and then name it. Okay. Table of the project timeline. And I click OK. Just press enter. Then I can change this to Times New Roman, font size 12, no italicize, change it to black, and bold this one. Okay, so you can see that it's go to the next page. So I want it to be stick to the previous one, so I can just zoom it out. Yes, zoom it out. Yeah, then well done. Let's get back to the one. So this is a big space. I just delete some space right here. Okay, use the backspace, and then move on to the next one. This is the continue table of the previous one. Just copy and paste it. So firstly, we get back to this new file. Sorry. And then put a cursor right here, and we press Control Enter. And then you can just Control V the table. Okay, then will become like this. I will copy paste the description of the table. Okay, and I use an indent. Use the tab key in the keyboard. So basically the table right here, you can copy paste from this. Let me do it for you. Control C, select here, Control V, 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 and Control V. So to not make it italicized, just select it all and click on this 2 times. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's all for the budget plan. Project timeline. So now we moving on to the budget planning. So it's the same thing because the table is large, so we use the same format. It's the landscape one. So yeah, get back to the end part or the end section of the page, and use the keys Control Enter. Okay, Control Enter. Move the cursor to the front one, and we can copy paste this section. V, and then copy paste this table as well. V, and name it budget timeline Enter. Okay, and change it to black. No italicize. Change the font to Times New Roman, size 12, and change this one, make it bold. Okay. Then just copy the description. It's description right here. Control C, Control V. Okay. So as you can see right here, and there's no double space. So if you just make it double space, click it all right here. Go to paragraph, line spacing, double, don't add space between. Okay. And this one we have to justify it, make it equally right here. Just click on this one, or Control G. Control J. Now we are moving on to the next subsection of chapter 5, which is budget planning. So we move the cursor right here and we use Control Enter. Okay. So there are two pages. I will just delete one. Okay. When you want to delete it, just use backspace on your keyboard. So now I'll just copy this and copy this table. Put it here. Control V. Insert caption. Budget planning. Then OK. Then change it to black. No italicize. Time New Roman. Font 12. And make it bold. Okay. Then we move on to this page. So I already have it. Basically, you can just do the same thing, like click on this end, go to layout, click on this, use next page right here. So if you don't want, you can just Control Enter doesn't work, so you have to click on this next page right here. So since I already had it, so I don't have to click it again. I'll just get straight to this one. I hope you would not mind, okay? Let me see. Okay. So now we'll just copy this. Oh, there's a space right here. So just copy it. Change it better like this. Okay. So in this one, it's worked already. Then it can just change the spacing. Change the spacing to double. That space. Okay. Oh, this one as well. Done. So I think there's some typo with my previous search proposal, so I can just copy it and paste it here. Okay, copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. Then click it all, select it all, and make it italicized and no italicized. Okay, let me check the previous one. Okay, the previous one is correct. Everything is right. Okay. I think that's it for the chapter 5. Then we move on to the last content, which is the reference. That is the essential one because when we take the sources from other people for our own purpose, we have to give credit to them by doing a citation. Then moving to the next page, I will just use Control Enter and select it all. Okay. Select it all of the reference and make it, paste it here. Okay. So sometimes you might not be able to see it this way. Okay. There's no space right here. So let me show you how to do that. So generally, when you type, you will only see this rate. So to make it into a reference style, we click on it, select it, go to paragraph, and the special right here, change it to hanging. Okay, then click OK. And later on, we have to make it double space, select it all, paragraph, double, don't add space, OK. And that's it for that one. So now we move on to the table of content. So the table of content right here, how can we set it? I can just delete it and add it by go to reference, table of content, and I can use this one. Yeah, you see, table of content, background of study, blah 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 blah. Okay, then I will select it. Actually, I can change it later on, like the font style, space, stuff, like the page number as well. Then I change this to black, bold. Okay. And yeah, I make this one as a reference too. Then I'll update the table, entire table. Then I will see this. Okay. Let me get back to my file right here. No, I'm not changing the page number yet. I just go straight to this one, list of table. How can we do that? I just delete it, go to reference, and click on what we call, let me check, make it, maximize it. Here, insert table of figure. That's the, okay, this one. Caption label, change it to table. So if you have figure, you can just click figure if you change to figure. So since I only have table, I use table. And okay. No. There's something wrong with it. Let me get back. Control C. Insert table. They have to modify something. Option. Let me check whether there's any mistake. Oh, okay. I see. So there's something wrong because I copy paste the table right here, you see. You see that? Okay. So yeah, I will get back to it. Wait, give me a second. I delete this. or Control C, and then I'll go to the figure. This one. I have to change this to. Wait, there's some error with this. I have to delete this. Change the caption right here. Lock. Insert caption. Basic parameters of a generator. Well, change home font Times New Roman. Choose 12 bold, no italicized, black. Move it to the left side. Change the font to no bold. Then I can just type it manually. Table 2-1 like this. Make it bold. And go to all of it. The one that have the table, I will just change it to like to do it manually. Wait, sorry. Table 4-1. Yes, table 4-1. Table 4-1. This one, table 4-1. And this one, table 4-1. And the next one, table 5-1. 5-1. Oh, okay, this is already manually. Manually, and 5-2. This is not manual. 5-2. E. Paste. Paste. Yes. Okay. And save it. Control S. Go back to the table of what we call list of tables. Okay. Get back to this reference. Maximize it. Insert table figure. Click table. Okay. So now you see it, right? Okay. So now I add the title to it, which is a list of table. We make it bold, and yeah, make it double space as well. Paragraph, double space. Click OK. Change the font to Times New Roman. Font size 12. Yeah, that's all for that one. And the next one, the list of acronyms. Oh, I haven't set it yet. Set it to heading 1, level 1. Also this one, I have to set it to level 1 as well. Maybe I don't need it. Don't need the multi-level list. Make it bold, make it black. That's all. And then how do we do the list of acronyms right here? So I can go and search for Excel. Then I will type it like this. Okay. HC carbon, nitrogen oxide, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, NOx, NOx, enter CO, enter CO2. Just make it to subscript font right here. Subscript, okay. Well, click number 2, font, change to subscript, and okay. Then I just select it, Control C, and I get back to the Word file, Control V. Okay, you can see. And then change the font to Times New Roman, font size 12. Okay, so I just make it larger, so it will not go to the second, what we call second line. Okay, then I make it bold, select it, and Control V, yes. Then make it double space, add space, okay. So as you can see right here, there's some space on the left hand side, so I can just move this a bit. Okay, so now it's equal to this, to the list, and then move the list to the middle, select it and click on this. Okay, select it all, paragraph, double space, don't add space, click OK. Okay, alright. So now I'll go and change with the page number. So let's start with this one. So the first page, which is the cover, there's no page number, so we can just remove page number. It's affect the second one, so I can just use page number bottom and right here, and I can click on the option right here, different first page, meaning that it will not show it in the first page. Okay, double click on the content, go like this. So you can see it will start with number 2. So I'll change it to number 1. Select it, page number, format, start at 0. Don't know whether it's possible. Let me think. Format, start at 1. Okay, it will go to number 1 right now. The second page, number 2, and then number 3. This one, number 4, number 5, and this is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I double click on it. Page number, format page number, start at continue from previous section. It's also possible. Okay, see number 8, number 9, and this one, we will click it, page number, continue. Probably this not work. Let's just change it to 10. Let's see whether it's work. Oh, it's not work. Put it back. Wait, why there's none right here? There must be something. Oh, I misclicked it. So now it just continue right here. 8, 9, 10, 11, and this one. Click on it. Page number, format, continue. Okay, okay. Format, change it to number. Okay. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. So all is correct. I will go to update this one. Right click on it, update field, update entire table. So you can see it comes to the right place. Click on it all, change it to Times New Roman, font 12, and paragraph 2 double space, dot space between, and OK. This is just an extra. Delete. And delete this. Maybe I can just. Wait, let me check. Oh, there might be some space right here. Again, no space, don't add space. Let's see. Okay. Select it, reference, level 1. No level, make it black. In double space, don't add space, okay. Oh, I have to update this, I forgot. Like click on it, update field and update page numbers only, because the previous one I've already add the table according to the table that we already had on the existing table. Or if you want, you can just click on update entire table, it will add all table. Okay. And yeah, I think that's all. So if you have any question, you can contact me via my Telegram, or find me anywhere. Reach me at any time. Okay. Thank you very much. I hope this might help you with the development of your thesis template. Thank you very much. Thanks for your time.